Morning Exercises, October 12th. I am the Good Shepherd. John 10:14. To prove, or rather to exemplify his goodness, let us consider his sheep in 3 periods and conditions, and observe his conduct towards them in each. First, see them in their natural state. Thus they were fallen and guilty creatures, in want and danger, and ready to perish. Here his goodness appeared in undertaking their cause, and engaging to be their shepherd. For nothing but goodness would have induced him to do this. He was under no power or authority to constrain him. He was influenced by no application or desire in the subjects of his pity, and he was not ignorant of what the interposition would cost him. He knew that if he would be their shepherd, he must bleed and die. What says the Church? All we like sheep have gone astray. We have turned every one to his own way, and the Lord hath laid on him the iniquity of us all. What says he himself? The good shepherd giveth his life for the sheep. And all this he suffered, not complainingly, but with inexpressible alacrity and pleasure. I delight to do thy will. How am I straitened till it be accomplished? Nor was this all. After he had redeemed them by his blood, he had to search and find them, and bring them from their wanderings into his fold. Hear his own representation. He goeth after that which is lost in the wilderness, until he find it. And when he has traversed the desert, weary and wounded by the thorns and briars, and has found it, what does he? Does he complain of his privations, fatigues, and sufferings? No, he layeth it on his shoulder, rejoicing. And when he cometh home, he calleth together his friends and neighbors, saying unto them, Rejoice with me, for I have found the sheep which was lost. Secondly, view them in their restored estate. Here his goodness appears in making such ample and rich provision for them. He does not bring them into barrenness. They shall not want. He will feed them in a good pasture. It appears in affording them repose as well as food, for they want rest as well as supplies, especially at noon. And says he, I will not only feed my flock, but cause them to lie down. He maketh them to lie down in green pastures. It appears in recalling them when wandering. He restoreth my soul, says David. It appears in defending them. They shall never perish, says the shepherd, neither shall any pluck them out of his hand. It appears in accommodating himself so kindly and tenderly to their age and weakness. He shall feed his flock like a shepherd. He shall gather the lambs with his arm, and carry them in his bosom, and shall gently lead those that are with young. Thirdly, see them in their final state. Here he does much for them, and they are often deeply affected with it, especially when they consider where he found them and what they once were. But when they look into his promises, they see that he intends to do infinitely more. How great is the goodness which he has laid up for them that fear him! Earth is too narrow to contain it. Time is too short to display it. It doth not yet appear what they shall be. There is a land of pure delight, a better, a heavenly country prepared to receive them. There is indeed a dark valley to pass before they can enter it, but it is safe and short, and their shepherd is with them there, and his rod and his staff will comfort them. And when they have passed it, they shall hunger no more, neither thirst any more, neither shall the sun light on them, nor any heat. For the Lamb which is in the midst of the throne shall feed them, and shall lead them unto living fountains of water, and God shall wipe away all tears from their eyes. Blessed Jesus, how well hast thou said, I am the good shepherd. Let those that belong to him love him and honor him with their confidence. Trust in him at all times, ye people. Resign to him all your interests. It is enough that he careth for you. You know his aim. You know that all his ways are mercy and truth. But what are we a part of his charge? Are we sheep? Are we lambs? How may we know this? They are marked in the ear and marked in the foot. My sheep hear my voice, and they follow me.